I met a cowboy once, or at least he said he used to be one when he was young a long time ago. There was no reason not to believe him. Just by looking, you could see he had lived enough for several lifetimes. The ragged lines ran deep in his face. His sun-baked skin was tough like leather, and his eyes were distant and tired. But you could see that deep inside, he was still alive in another place, another time. Far from the crowded, right-angled cities, far from material attachments, far from televisions, microwaves, and cell phones, far from everything that most of us folks recognize as life. No, his world was one of desolate prairies, lush green valleys, ramshackle mining towns, cold mountain streams, and clear, starry nights under skies so big they stretched beyond forever. And no, it wasn't all paradise. He'd be the first to tell you that. Sometimes it was all he could do to survive. Some days were long with the sweat of work, and some nights were unbearably cold. And the unmistakable ache of loneliness was always close at hand. But in the end, he can look back and say he did it on his terms. No half-baked compromises, no waiting in lines, no filling out forms, no selling his soul or betraying his spirit. Just the pureness of living, a simple life defined by simple rules. For me, it's a world I've never known. Oh, I've heard about it in stories and movies, seen it romanticized 100 different ways, but I can't say I lived it or actually known anyone who did. So when I met this old cowboy, so old now and so worn down, hunched over in his chair, staring out beyond the window, this relic from a different place in time, I knew that I could never forget him, for he would always be my reminder of those lush green valleys, vast open prairies, cold mountain streams, and big endless skies that I had never known. I met a cowboy once.